Welcome back. Let's watch some videos from Oluwadolarz'S. Let's go.
Video go now. Hello? Alpha. Yeah. So I want to ask you, say you put the poison for the food. The poison for the rats where I say you dispatch. You put away well, Abi. Oh yeah, now thank you. I go just use them. Oh yeah, now I want use them kilos right now.
No.
Yeah, now.
Wait.
Thank you so much.
Which poison? You put for food?
Why they ask? I don't. What's they go? I don't send the money. Give what happen now.
Hey, but you know, tell me say you put poison now.
I don't. I go tell you say I put poison inside food. I don't get.
Hey, but wait first. How far? This poison now inside this food we dey and I bring on poison dey inside.
Yes, now you chop inside.
I no chop. I don't say ask you. But wait.
Why
your voice dey shake? Wait,
don't chop.
They shake, but at least why you go put poison for food wey at the dispatch? You no tell me say poison dey inside.
I go tell you say poison dey inside food where I dey dispatch. You chop inside my food.
I no chop.
And why you can't dey say I put poison? They go now. Don't send your money back. You are.
No vex. Wait first. Wait, I beg.
Wait, I get antidote inside house. We fit cure whatever. But you chop inside the food.
I know.
So why you call it?
Cinema. Wait, you calm down first.
Make I calm down. I know. Have I sent you your money?
The money I don't receive.
Oh yeah, they go now.
But no vex. Now we might follow you. Moku talk.
Wait, yeah, the reason I do.
And now the issue is, as you poison this thing, I don't understand. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense. I poison them.
Before let me know saying that poison and the carry come.
So I no vex. Say that poison the carry come. I be next time I will tell you. I will no vex.
But now you don't really. Cinema, no vex. You don't really give. Now I won't do this one now like this.
I won't be as in how now. Why I won't give? What?
Then how far the antidote they talk about?
What you want to do? You chop inside my food.
Now no chop.
So why you call the asking for antidote?
Cinema.
Oh yeah, now later now. Later take care. Oh yeah, now. Feel good.
Anyway, that's Oluwadolarz'S, a skit maker. Let's see.
I got you, my superstar producer, Danny Doe on the bit.
I'm trying to be the best I can be. I'm not trying to impress her.
All right, I can't play the music. Let's see. Let's look at this one.
You made this yourself.
Yes, I did.
Are you serious? It tastes so nice. Are you serious?
So how was your day?
Oh yeah. So I said I was gonna tell you, yeah? I saw my ex today. I'm telling you at the supermarket, and she was like, "Oh, I've missed you. I want to talk to you. Can I have your number?" And I'm like, "What?" I told her, I said, "My babe and I are very faithful to each other right now.
That's my baby.
That's not gonna happen."
That is it. So you said she tastes nice, right?
No, I didn't say that.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I didn't say she tastes nice.
You said it just now.
No, what I said was the suya taste.
Wala.
Nice, right?
Wait, what?
This is plain.
Nice.
She's
right?
the one. Babe, you are telling me that you made this yourself.
I didn't get the joke.
Yes, I did.
Are you serious?
I didn't get the joke.
God. Wrap it up. Just wrap it up.
Doctor, please, how's it? How's my wife? Doctor, how's my wife?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You must be Mr.
Mr. A.B. Abayomi, my wife. The husband,
And you are?
This is my sister.
Okay, so you guys got her in really late. Yeah, and we tried our possible best. And she's doing fine now. She's doing very okay now. Yeah, in the hands of the Lord. That's why he sent her back to life.
Doctor, are you mad? Are you mad?
Before she now kicked the bucket.
The
The bucket where they beside her bed now. Now the bucket where she kicked now because she did alive. Now it's in there. But now she's in coma, sir.
I'm ready. She's still alive or she's dead? Which one?
Myself, I don't lie you, I don't know. I don't try. Go on, check on. I don't know if this
One
is
doctor.
But if you check on, sir. Check on.
Anyway. This is okay. This must be an old good one.
Try am now. I'm not even speaking out. You like say the crazy, Abi. Try am now.
Take it, try him.
Look me. They don't ban you well.
All right, let me not waste you guys' time anymore. That's Oluwadolarz'S, a skit maker out of Nigeria, and there's some other videos I want to play here. Spend too much time on that, but he's a comedian, he's a skit maker, but there's been some scandals on his name recently, so he came on my radar again. I used to watch, I think he had a little brother. I think I've seen some other video of him and his little brother, but there's a report here on Vanguard, Nigeria Vanguard, and this is the Fiancée right here. Okay. But before I go into this report, I think I should. Apparently, there was a proposal in November 2nd, 2024. Let me play this. Let's see what there. Will you marry me? Everywhere. He got proposed. He proposed to his girlfriend. Will you marry me? Okay, all right. He wants to marry her. Oh, wow, so sweet. It was on his knees. Abisi on his knees, right? And a lot of money on the ground. Proposal, hugs. If fell love is her name. Oh, this was just November 2, 2024. November 2nd, 2024. All right, content creator Oluwadolarz'S proposes to his longtime girlfriend. He fell love. Love is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Right? Until, you know when they say there's a fine line between love and hate. Oh yeah, it gets really bad, right? Anyway, I don't know if you've seen the story anywhere. Oh, so wait, you guys didn't see all of that? Okay, let's make it bigger. Oh, check that out. Oh wow. So beautiful. Love is a beautiful thing, right? Wow. Okay, so it's just bad. I think it's 4 months later. There's this report on Vanguard. It says Oluwadolarz's fiancé announces breakup over alleged infidelity. Social media content creator Ife Love has announced the end of her relationship with her fiancé. So she's a content creator too, I guess. And baby zaddy Oluwadolarz'S. The breakup comes just 4 months after Oluwadolarz'S proposed to Ife Love. In a post shared on our Instagram page Tuesday evening, Ife Love accused the singer of infidelity and financial irresponsibility, claiming he failed to fulfill his promises after the engagement. Oh, what kind of promises? In the lengthy statement, now deleted, she said, I left him the first time because of cheating. He spent 2 years trying to convince me that he had changed. Meanwhile, I had been taking 80% responsibility for our child. Oh, they have a child together because he is broke most of the time. Oh no, not a skit maker who is broke all the time. That doesn't add up. With all that money that people are making, that Pella is making, that Mark Angel is making, what happened? If you give him an advert deal, he won't deliver. Brands keep threatening him, and every time he sees me achieving something, he starts crying because he hates it. But guess what? I make my own money. Damn. I didn't see all of this coming. I just saw the headline. I said, let's drop this here today. Let's see if we can extract some lessons from this. Speaking of, my name is Ola, coming to you live from my Empire Pro Studios on the road. And I am a marriage coach. I'm a relationship coach. I am a personal coach. And yeah, you can download all my books for free. In the description, there's a link. You can download all my books for free. There's 2 books written by me and my wife. One is Get My Marriage Back. The other one is Number 1 Red Flag. How do you recognize this kind of stuff ahead of time so you don't end up in it? Yeah, Number 1 Red Flag, right? Okay, let's keep going. So this report keeps going. I rarely even visit him. He even embarrassed me online with a public apology. Public apologies are terrible. Don't do it, gentlemen. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. And I let it slide. Why shouldn't you do it? Look at this one now. He came back, biting you in the butt. Accepting his proposal only to go pick up my son to his place. and find his actress, Lola, hiding in the bathroom. Low baton. Lola was hiding in the bathroom, in the closet, in the bathroom. He didn't say closet, just the bathroom. And this guy looked me dead in the eye and said nothing was going on. Well, was he on top of her? Was he inside of the Kmikus? What do you mean? This man was my absolute first, but now it's over. It's too sad. Love is a beautiful thing, but it's over now. It's over now. But I wasn't really going to pick up this story because, you know, there's makeups and breakups all the time, everywhere. I wasn't going to, you know. But then I saw this video. I saw this video that was trending yesterday. And I'm like, oh, no wonder. I have multiple takes to it. But let's listen. Let's listen. Let's listen and don't judge. We listen, we do not judge. Let's listen it. Oh, wait, too. All right, I'm gonna have to refresh this. I'll be right back. Okay, we can now play it. Let's play it. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's go back. Where is it?
He respects me.
So what you're listening to, this is the girl on her own TikTok page. Apparently, she's talking, and then the mother of the guy, the gentleman, what's his name? Oluwadolarz'S is the one also who called in Mommy Dollars. And she's basically saying that she's never seen, I'll translate a little bit, she's never seen this kind of thing in her life. Why are they on social media? Why is she crying on social media about their breakup? And you can hear her actively trying to shut down the outbursts. It's not going to work, as you can know. But listen, if you don't understand Yoruba, that's the gist. She's just begging him, or she's begging her to stop and to get off social media. Let's listen a little bit.
Disrespecting. A lot of people are calling me names. I have messages every day. It's in literally every girl's DM. Because he wants to have sex. Is it about sex or he wants to fuck?
Oh, yes, it's about sex. Especially if you already have children together already. What are you trying to tell us? Yes, this guy, even though he's broke, he has clout. There's going to be more than enough girls that want to have sex with him. Should that mean anything to you? Yes, I'm not going to front. It should mean something to you. But you can choose to not be with him, okay? Does that mean you should accept cheating? No, absolutely not. It doesn't mean that. But that statement is not just about, is it about sex? It's about, oh, even if I'm not giving you sex, you shouldn't go and be looking for sex. Then you got a problem, because that's simply not the reality. Okay? But maybe there's more to it. Let's listen in. But she said that and she snuck it in like, is it about sex? Like, what do you mean, is it about sex? Kill me, auntie, you want to tell us more? Is there something else you should tell her? Is that a reason for him to cheat? No, you should always do the right thing. But I'm telling you right now, people will do all the wrong things. Everybody will do all the wrong things when it feels right. Should you hold yourself hostage? No, you don't have to hold yourself hostage, but you can also release them to go about their own life. If you cannot, if your presence with them, if you being with them does not make them happy, if that creates a void, then you deserve happiness too, right? So why hold him hostage? But that's what that sounded like. But maybe I'm nitpicking her words. She's basically saying, okay, more importantly, she's saying he cheated, okay? And the mother is right here. I'm begging for what exactly? What are we doing on the social media? Another angle to this that I really want to highlight before I get too deep into this is this. If she's doing this on social media right now, I wonder how she conducted herself behind closed door. Remember, cheating is wrong. If he cheated, it's wrong. It's wrong. Not only is cheating wrong, the fact that some strange woman that your girl don't know is hiding in the bathroom in your house is all wrong. Okay? We don't have to spend too much time on that. But I'm looking at this young lady's behavior, the fact that she would jump on the internet in this manner with some nasty ass bonnet on her head and be yelling like somebody who has no home manners. That speaks volume to me. Okay? Let's keep going.
Why did he propose to me? mọ nǹkan tó máa ṣe.
She said, you knew you were going to cheat on me. Why did you come and beg for my hands in marriage? You had your mom kneeling down and begging for my hands in marriage. Why would you do that? The mother is just flabbergasted. She's there confused. She's about to talk though.
What's he has supposed to do in his mind? He has things he wants. Does Allah want my blood? I really want to talk to him. Doesn't want my blood.
This girl is boiling heavily on social media to strangers. I have a feeling she does 10,000 more while she was in that relationship. That doesn't mean the guy would not fall in love with her. That does not mean he wouldn't want to do everything in his power to make you happy, right? But it probably didn't work, okay? I'm not making excuses for him. Somebody is hearing right now that I'm making excuses for him. I'm going to stop you in your tracks. I'm not making excuses for him. Let me rewind back to 2 minutes ago. Cheating is always wrong, okay? You and I know that, but clearly, just the knowledge that cheating is always wrong has not been enough, because somehow you are either attracting a cheater or a cheater continues to cheat. So there's something else that we need to learn here, right? It could be as simple as leave the relationship. If that works, boom, bam, problem solved. But if you're not leaving that relationship, but you're in there, something that you keep coming back or something, then you have to pay attention to your behavior, don't you? It makes sense, right? Right? 2 plus 2 equals to 4, right? Now, everything I've just said is easier said than done. Okay, it's tough, it's difficult.
So fair, Gemini. Kilo fair, what does he want from me?
If I'm more bent or you're
This girl is stressed
Why
out.
did he begging? And you go around, fuck around.
Do you think Oluwadolarz'S stressed her out? Possibly. Oluwadolarz'S clearly does not value himself, nor does he value this young lady, right? At least not in the moment when he was doing the mistake. But why does he keep coming? Why would he propose to this young lady? Is it as simple as, oh, you just want my blood, that's why you propose to me and cheat on me? Is it really that simple? I'm asking you now because I'm wondering, is it really that simple, right? Let me know, but I think cheaters do cheat, and it's usually there's a deeper reason, okay, beyond just their bad behavior. Remember, I just called it bad behavior, so note that down first. But there are deeper reasons behind it. Sometimes it's also low self-esteem. Sometimes people have low self-esteem and they need to fulfill certain they need to fill certain void with bad behavior. But you are always in control of your choices. Do you want to stay there and continue to cry? Jumping on the internet, exactly what is that going to do? There's people will sympathize with you, that's about it. They cannot empathize with you. The best they can do with you is sympathize with you, and usually sympathy is useless. Because that's their own personal feelings. They could relate with you and they feel sorry for you, but they can't really help you. Let's keep going.
Why do you keep begging around?
Oh, Dama
You
Binu.
drag everybody in front of your son. You take a woman home. Why do you disrespect me?
So the mother-in-law is saying, please, I'm begging you in the name of God, but this girl would not shut up. Is it because she's upset, or this is her behavior when she's in crisis? Oh, you see that, right? This is her behavior whenever she ends up in crisis. That's what you're looking at right now. Probably times 10. Okay? Is it her fault? Irrelevant. But this is what you're going to deal with. If she's upset, she finds herself in crisis, she's going to jump out there and throw everything. She's going to throw everything out the window. She's going to throw out the baby she's going to throw out the baby with the bathwater. That's what she's demonstrating right now. And you gentlemen will see that sometimes you run into it because you fell in love with a pretty girl. She's a decent looking girl, and now you're so in love with her you couldn't see your life without her. But in the same token, she's showing you woto, and you can't keep yourself in one place, right? When you had the fact that you're a small rock star, fame, a little small fame to that. All these girls, they want to do skates too. Someone like Lola want to do skates. They come over the house. You didn't really tell your girl because you know your girl. Any girl is coming over. See, I haven't seen Oluwadolarz'S saying anything anywhere. The only thing I have right now is this girl conducting herself in this manner in public, literally, láàrin ọjà, literally in a marketplace. The social media is a marketplace. You didn't know. It is. Now, sometimes it's a little tricky. You want to be heard, right? You want to be heard. No one else will listen to you. But your mother-in-law has jumped on a live TikTok and telling you to just get off and get off. This girl has demonstrated to us that she's a coconut head. Don't get it twisted. Let's keep going. This woman is saying, my matters have never come to social media before, and she's feeling ashamed, embarrassed. Somebody will say, well, that's selfish. She should be more concerned about making sure she's okay. Well, you could say that too. I'll take that. Take that. All right. However, I doubt that this girl will pick up the phone if you call her and try to calm her down. Just look at her. She's telling you everything about how she behaves. Ola, why are you victim shaming? I know, I'm sorry. We're trying to help the victim so that she doesn't keep becoming a victim. That's all. Okay? That's all. Okay? But there are certain types of people. I'm sure that's probably you. The last thing you will ever do when this kind of thing happens to you, remember it happened to you, you're the victim. The last thing you would do is jump on the internet and embarrass yourself more. At least not in your right mind. At least not in your right mind. So is this the first time that she's out of her mind? Maybe. It must be the first time. What do we know? We're just looking at what they've given us to work with, right? What we know is that this behavior, either you're in crisis or a normal day, nobody wants to be married to this. Okay? And if they did try to be married to the person, they will get frustrated. Is that a reason to go and cheat? No, you should leave instead of cheating. But what do I know about human beings? No, they rather cheat than leave. Why? Listen, there's so many reasons for that. You can't justify it. Cheating is cheating, stealing is stealing, and lying is lying. So we don't need to take it further than that. All I can tell you, if you find yourself in that situation, is that you have some choices to exercise. You can work on yourself, you can work on your self-esteem, and you can work on your self-esteem to the point that you cannot comprehend the idea of staying as accepting any kind of nonsense or any kind of abuse. It just won't make sense to you. You just leave, but you will leave in a very empowered way. Now, if the problem is you, which you're right, it's probably not your problem. The cheater is a cheater. But let's just assume for a second the problem is you. The fact that you've worked on yourself, there is a good chance that you'll be able to fix that relationship. Not because you're helping someone change. No, it's because you do have the power of influence. You can influence people. Now, if you make your target influencing people, you're probably going to miss it because your expectations will go through the roof and you're probably going to be disappointed again. It might not happen too soon. The first thing is always to choose who? Choose yourself. And that's a very sexy thing that anyone can work with, can steal away. You can use it either you're married, either you are single, either you have a child for a person. The fact that you're able to choose yourself, that you have enough confidence, self-esteem to choose yourself is always a sexy thing. It runs people mad. They can't wait to be loyal to you. They can't wait to make you their G, their best for life. But when you move in a way that you seem unsure of yourself and you're actively frustrating yourself, and by proxy you're also frustrating the other person, the person will also move mad. And they will still be guilty. They will still be wrong. But guess what else is wrong? The relationship. Okay? So do you want my blood? Do you want my blood? Auntie, the one I'm looking at right now, you jump on the internet. It sounds like you want your own blood. It sounds like you don't really like yourself that much. And I understand. Once somebody has cheated on you, it makes you question yourself too. Question your self-esteem and all that. So you have to fight here. This is easier said than done. You have to fight to put yourself first. You're definitely not putting yourself first by jumping on the internet and embarrassing yourself after another human being have actually committed an atrocity To them, to you, a betrayer, yes. But the worst thing you want to do is create more damages to yourself. But clearly, this young lady is either she's not listening to someone's advice, she's clearly not listening to this woman. She has coconut, she has her own problems. But who's going to call it out? The internet? Gen Z? No, they will tell her you're a victim. Just be a victim for life. That's what they're going to tell her.
Disrespect. A lot of people are calling me names. I have messages every day. It's in literally every girl's DM. Because he wants to have sex.
It's in every girl's DM because he wants to have sex. He has no self-control. Why are you with him? Leave, but please do not leave your dignity with him. Take your dignity with you.
Is it about sex or he wants to fuck? Why did he propose to me?
Anyway, I don't think it's about sex. I think it's about everything we're watching right now, real life. Okay? Sex can only go so far. Sex is good. Sex is even better with the person that you love. That is your best friend. That you're comfortable doing it. You don't have to look over your shoulder. Sex is better in that way. But I don't think that's what it's about. You know? I tell people all the time. People who say, you cheat out because they want to cheat because of... No. It's an emotional need that is being filled, that's been taken care of as well. Okay? And yes, in the same breath, it can be wrong. People do wrong things to take care of their emotional needs. Is that newsflash to you? Okay, welcome to the real world. Well, people should always do the right thing. You're right. But that's not the reality.
He has something he wants to do in his mind.
She's talking to strangers.
Does Allah want my blood? I really want
not my own Olao, but this guy right here.
to talk to him. Does he want my blood?
So the way she's talking, it looks like he's a serial cheater. He's done it over and over and over and over again. And why is she staying there? Let me be honest with you. It's easier said than done. It's hard. When you feel like you're deeply vested in the situation, right? It's hard. But that's why it's highly rewarding. You have to just gain the courage to leave. And leaving doesn't have to be a permanent decision, but if you don't demonstrate to yourself that you are able to choose yourself, they're gonna continue to take you for granted. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But people, this the uncle say, well, people should just do the right thing. Why don't you just talk to the Oluwadolarz'S? Oluwadolarz'S is not saying jack yet. I don't know what we're dealing with on that side. The only thing I have is her behavior when she finds herself in crisis. Every time she finds herself in an argument with this guy, even if it's over DMs with other girls, how does she conduct herself? If she conducted herself this way, I'm sorry, it will create more of the same behavior. Okay, they will both get frustrated into bad behavior over and over. It creates a bad cycle, a very toxic cycle. That's just how it works. Is it wrong? All of this is wrong. Does this look right, what we're watching? So that's not the angle. The angle is, how do you get what you want? Do you want a happy relationship, a happy marriage, a comfortable marriage relationship where you are confident that this person is your person, that they have your back? Do you want that or you don't want that? Maybe you just want to be right. Maybe you just want to dish accountability around town. You have to choose one. You have to choose one. Each one of those things are going to consume energy. The one that will consume energy also is choosing you. But at least you're choosing you. You cannot fail. You cannot lose choosing you. Remember, it's sexy. Everybody wants to be a part of your life and take care of you when you know how to choose you. The opposite of that is called C-Finish Pro Max. When you're readily available, you will be taken for granted. That's just the way it works. That's how the human brain works. That's how attraction works. People should just do the right thing. Baba, you're teaching or preaching to the choir. We already know that part. You already know that part. You've done the right thing. How has that worked out for you? Should you stop doing the right thing? No, you should keep doing the right thing for you. You need to manage your expectations. But understand that people people get bored. They will do the wrong thing. Sorry. So if all you are doing is just writing, that's boring. I have to tell you, that's the most boringest shit ever. No wonder. They already know the right thing, but all you're doing is crying the right thing. And if you really don't like that, just leave. But you're staying there and doing the wrong thing to yourself. Then you're talking about doing the right thing. Go hard up. Choose you. Self-love. Okay? And and this lady doesn't look like she loves herself. That guy looks like he's selfish already. He probably should be loving other people instead of loving himself too much. It's obviously selfish. But how did he get in a place of selfish? I don't know. It could be traumatic behavior. It could be bad behavior. It could be how he responds to the All right, I'm back. So the hotel has like a time when every 24 hours that I have to reset the Wi-Fi. It happens at the same time every day. It's crazy, but here we are. Here we are. Let me see if I can share that screen. Go back there. She's still talking. Let's see. What does she want? What does he want from
me?
me?
Why do you keep begging and you go around fuck around? Why do you keep begging and fuck around? You drag everybody in front of your son.
She said no verse.
You disrespect me. Disrespecting. A lot of people are calling me names. I have messages every day. It's in literally every girl's DM. Because he wants to have sex. Is it about sex or he wants to fuck? Why did he propose to me?
All right, so she's repeating herself. Let me see this one. Let me just look at this comment. Somebody said, Oni Agbara, since the beginning of this month, will never rest on social media. Oni Agbara. Olagbara will never rest on this social media onto yam and beans. Someone said, DSTV never know why their subscribers drop. Why sub when you can get unscripted reality TV shows on social media? That's a word. Ain't that a word? You become entertainment for free. I guess she's making money on TikTok too. But this is just terrible. She's going to lose a lot more than money. So much the damage of our parents unknowingly did by constantly covering things up and teaching us to protect dysfunction runs so deep. That is now second nature. What I smell is somebody encouraging the bad behavior, jumping on social media and exposing your ass because you're in crisis. It's a bad idea. Terrible advice. This has nothing to do with our parents covering stuff up. Yes, our parents did cover stuff up, but this has nothing to do with covering stuff up. Okay? This kind of drama in your personal life does not belong on social media. When I see certain comments, especially from women who should on some level relate, I realize how ingrained this mindset is. Instead of empathy, You cannot get empathy on social media. See what this guy is doing is sympathy, not empathy. Okay, it's sympathizing with you because it feels sorry for you. Empathy will be able to put himself in your shoes and say, I understand I'm upset like this, but I will control myself and not jump on the internet. That will be more like empathy. That you can put yourself in someone's shoes. But when all you're seeing is emotions and you're just feeling sorry for that person, that's called sympathy. That's all you can provide. That's all you're going to get on social media. But who's going to tell? You fell love now. The first instinct is to silence, dismiss, and defend. It's unsettling to think about the kind of future this mindset will create. If we continue enabling and covering up dysfunction rather than addressing it, the next generation will inherit the same toxic patterns. Raising children will normalize pain instead of breaking the cycle. Okay, so the opposite of this is not to jump on the internet. You should speak to someone. You should have this conversation within a controlled environment. Social media is not a controlled environment. Okay, you will have a bunch of weirdos like this give you advice and you will run yourself into a hole. They go back home. Everybody will go back to their own house. Again, sympathy for the most part is useless for you. Short term, it may make you feel good. Long term, you're going to end up back in your same problem. No solutions. It's almost like, how dare you come out to speak on the same thing we have been enduring. This person sound like they want to, they'll rather, like, right now they would die if you can just hold Oluwadolarz'S accountable, right? There's nothing to hold Oluwadolarz'S accountable on. The only thing you can say is that he's wrong. Okay, then what are you gonna do about your situation? And what? Okay, so it's almost like our truth triggers the lie that they know they are living and they need to shut it down. You see, that's misery loves company. They say things like this basically to draw you back into their life. I mean, if you don't know, if you're not serious, you will get triggered by this guy talking like that. Oh, they shut it down because very necessary to avoid destroying the delusion they have created. This kind of people will assume that all the relationships out there are bad relationships anyway. So they will advise everybody just speak out. Okay? If you're going through trauma in your relationship, speak out. And after that, what happens? You fix the problem? No, I will simply entertain you. This is another DSTV, like somebody said. So no, I'm not going to speak out. Sorry. I'm going to go back home and then I will decide if I want to stay in a relationship or not. But I will keep my dignity with me. Say that to yourself. While I truly don't care for anyone's tea, but if anyone decides to come out to speak for their sanity, you either listen in silence or you don't engage. That's not true. That's not true. See, you can't change your mouth suddenly. You want us to hold people that are not speaking responsible, but now we should just keep quiet and listen and not engage. No, these are examples of what you should not do, and we're going to point it out. Okay, everybody have one problem or the other in their personal life, and the way to address them is always best to address those issues. You should address them, but you do it within controlled environment. If your own mother-in-law cannot tell you to get off this live right now, I don't think anybody else could tell you anything. Okay, because actually I'll play a video here in a second. She did say, oh, I still respect you, you're still like a mother to me, ma. But she refused. She does not respect anybody. That's the bottom line. I know she's hurt because somebody cheated on her, but this is her conduct. It's just what it is. Well, why are you dragging this lady after she's gone through a lot? I know life is tough. I know, and I know we'll rather fantasize that life is not tough. We should just kumbaya everybody that jump onto the internet and complain. No, I'm not gonna kumbaya them. I don't know them personally, but I can tell you, don't do this kind of stuff. If you're in a crisis in your life, there are solutions. People have gone through things you're going through right now. You can seek help. Okay, it's never too expensive to seek the help you need so you can get the happiness you're looking for. Jumping on the social media and exposing your ass is always too expensive. You will never be able to erase this video from internet, ever. Every time your embarrassment creates or triggers somebody, they will pull it back up again. Okay, your prayer now will be like, okay, hopefully this will never trigger anything ever again. So no, disagree with whatever I was disagreeing with. She's stressing herself too much on top of this matter. Sis, go on vacation and look after yourself. That's a better advice. Okay? Nobody is worth dying, auntie. Don't give yourself unnecessary BP. you don't see signs and it's not working, just park, they go. Gbogbo ile you necessary. Or need them, my dear. That's a better advice. This other advice that she should jump out on social media and talk is a terrible advice. And you notice it's the longest one. That's because it's full of fluff. Empty barrel. Ofo. Empty barrel makes the loudest noise. That's what you're looking at there. You can see some of the better advice. They're sweet, short, straight to the point. Just like sexy confidence. You don't have to stress yourself. People just want to be a part of your life because there's a way you carry yourself that is not messy like this. Why does she have a bonnet with this kind of conduct on the internet? That's beyond me. That would never be sexy. That's not okay. Oh, she's just a... No. She's just a nothing. This is exactly how she conducts herself. Is that why she got cheated on? I don't know. Okay? Me, if it was the one with her, I'd rather just leave than cheat on her. Okay? That's me. But there's more than enough mad people out here. They might want you, but they're not sure if they want you. They want you, they're not sure if they want you before you know it. Or they're just outright cheaters. In which case, if you're paying attention, you'll be able to tell too. You've seen things. If they're just outright serial cheater, you cannot sit down there and say you never saw it coming. No, you can't do that. You knew it all along. You're just trying to probably change him. That's also a terrible idea. That's also a terrible idea. So am I dreaming or what? Why is there no privacy again? Nothing is confidential or private again. God, please. So because the internet is always ready to listen to you. So it pretends to be your ally. It is not. It is not. Okay? The best we're using the internet for is what you're listening to right now. We use it to teach this kind of lessons, and as you can see, they don't go viral. Okay? That's the best you're going to get from the internet. Everything else, now cruise. The more gospels, the more angry, crazy you are, the more it goes viral. Okay, entertainment. You might get entertainment money from it. But as far as your personal peace of mind, no. It's not on the internet for the most part. If it's not working, leave me alone and move on. How? Why is separation hard to you guys? Separation is very hard. Let's call a spade, okay? It's hard because people have vested interest. They have a child together. They're trying to make it work. That doesn't mean it's not what you need to do, but it is hard. I left my ex and not even one word did I allow them to say, we'll block. You had wanted to leave, that's why. You had wanted to leave. You're already on the fence, or you probably took your own time as it suits you as an individual. So we can't judge her. We can only say, hey, just leave. Sis, just leave. Even if it's not a permanent decision, just choose you. Initial gra, she go still go back, you see. Some people can read through you. Initial gra. No privacy anymore. Online in-law will give her kudos for bringing this to the social media. Exactly. But she will understand why privacy matters in her home later. Yes. Sometimes too late. Somebody say, I've been a prank. Maybe it is. They're both skip makers, right? I've been a prank, but there's more than enough people actually doing this. So we can still learn from it. Don't do it. If you're doing prank, good for you. But we'll just get this lesson for now. Don't drag yourself on the internet for real. The problem with most of you women is you can't be alone. Some of you don't know how to enjoy your own company and have allowed societal pressure, hence why you take nonsense and call yourself strong woman. I agree. If you're not able to be alone, even inside of marriage, sometimes you need me time. If you're not able to do that, you will accept all types of nonsense. If you love yourself and value your peace enough, you will most likely not be with people that threaten it. Remember, the fear is this: what if I leave, somebody replaces me? That's one of the fear that most people have. Then what if? Answer that question yourself. Can you live without this person? If you cannot live without this person, maybe that's why they're taking you for granted. Oh, I'm too early. Orichirishi. Too much cho. Be by force. Okay. Let's see.
Not everybody in front of your son. You take a woman home. You disrespect me.
All right. So the same video. Just wanted to read his comments. Make sure you go marry Lande. Lande will be faithful. Lande is the guy who the wife cheated on with, allegedly, with multiple people, including Babati. She mistakenly sat on Babati's lap Abati said he did doggy. That it wasn't sex for real, but he did doggy. Anyway, that's conversation for another day. Say, I don't subscribe to bringing family issues online, but run, sis, run. Gaslighting. Why not talk to your son to stop cheating? No, she's just as confused as she is. Okay? She wasn't gaslighting. How do you say somebody's gaslighting when they don't know any better? Okay, I guess they could still gaslight, but your angle is to call this woman out for trying to tell her daughter-in-law to go inside? That's all you can get out of this? Nah, not that simple. Maybe she's gaslighting, but that's not her intention. She's trying to get her to get off the internet. That's what you should be picking up. If you're a healthy person, that's what you should be picking up first, not the word gaslighting. Okay? Everybody did gaslight everybody anyway, so rest in Jesus' name. Zukwa Nuike. Hey. Official Sarah Martins don't have opinion. Remember this girl? This girl is the girl who was siding with Yola Duce and then flipped on Yola Duce because her and Watermelon was owing her 1 million naira. Anyway, can we all learn to keep allegedly? Can we all learn to keep family matters private and not bring everything to social media? She's hurt, yes. But saying all this on a live stream about your son's father is not wise. No, it is not. She's right. It's not. It's going to come back and bite you in the butt. It only feels good in the short term. When our feet reconcile tomorrow, but internet never forgets. Nope, they will drag you with it. If you reconcile, if you do ping, if you're back there, they will drag you. Sometimes it's better sort offline. Trust me. You can even break up and live your normal lives and nobody will know. Absolutely, she's right. This one, our mother. Oh, this one, our mother. They are clapping for her. Come to Anfield, like say now Garden of Eden. Wala. I'm on Instagram and it's not on in my DM. Lobatons, I'm on Instagram. See, they're already calling her out. She's exaggerating. She's in everybody's DM. Yeah, that's just how people talk. She's just saying he's in too many people's DM. Too many that she would like. Even though we don't know what he's doing in there. Maybe it's just DM to get some of these girls on skits. This guy has probably been working on eggshell for a long time. Like, my girl is going to be angry if I do skits with other girls. Did you think about that angle? I guarantee you that's part of the issues. And eventually he's going to do what he needs to do. Maybe sneak around and do it. Because he doesn't have the balls to say, you know what, lady? I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You happy with me? You're not happy with me. Right? Easier said than done. Salary earners suppose don't sleep by now. Wala. They never change, my darling. Accept him the way he is and walk away. People change all the time. In fact, the only thing that's constant is change. Okay?
Are you playing? What type?
What I mean by that is that don't count on it. Don't hold your breath. Just leave. But it's okay if it's not a permanent decision. Some people do change. The reason why they won't change is if you don't change. If you keep incentivizing bad behavior, yes, of course, they're not going to change. Because why should they change? You keep giving them reward for it. But some people do change, okay? In fact, most men will have to mature into being a grown man. So, for example, in your first 2 years, you might be seeing narcissist. Eventually, he figured it out. It's like, you know what? I got this. He spoke to Ola. He's like, you know what? I got this. I think I was thinking about it from a wrong angle. And your first 2 years in that marriage, he was a narcissist. And there's a Gen Z lady on the internet saying they never change. Hey, you're in brain though. All right. To see a Yoruba mother-in-law like this, not connect. Okay, I'm just sad for the mom. He lacks self-control. Hopefully, you don't go back again. She lacks self-control. That's more of the evidence that we have. Does he lack self-control? Maybe, but we don't have evidence.
Explain, because no evidence.
We have evidence of her own lack of control. You never see it that way, right? I'm here to point it out, okay? She definitely lacks self-control. Something told her, don't put this on the internet. But she was like, no, the whole world must know. I think it will help me also move forward for life so that I never come back. You're right. So this is our generation, no one hear anything. This is our generation, no one hear anything. That's what we're looking at. That's the evidence of what we're looking at. We don't have any evidence that he cheated. That's just her words. Do I believe her? I believe her, but we don't have any evidence. Okay? We don't have it. There's no reason why she would jump out and say somebody cheated when that's not the case. But the real evidence that we have is our own personal conduct on the internet.
Why did you keep begging and you go around fuck around?
Okay. So the biggest problem a lady will find herself is dating and getting married to someone who isn't scared of anyone in his family. Provider. If you just go because mom will not be there to save you a few years' time. The disrespect bringing ladies to the house. It is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. So grateful for the mom gave me. So grateful for the mom gave me because someone said I don't still know why and how I will come online to be explaining myself or whatever. And may God protect your relationship. You know, like I said, it's easier said than done because the internet always presents itself like it's always willing to hear you out. Sometimes you feel bottled up and you want to talk to someone. And sometimes you feel safer because it's just a camera in your face. Oh yeah, that camera is going to bite you in your butt. But sometimes you feel like, all right. But I'm telling you all those things to know the forces against your self-control. If this ever happened to you, sometimes it's a little voice note that you leave on WhatsApp. It's not necessarily, maybe you're not a social media person, but you're very quick to jump on WhatsApp and be leaving voice notes. Those voice notes are crazy. Okay, those are your weapons of mass destruction because people save them. People literally save them. They save screenshots. They save those voice notes you're leaving. All those curses you're raining on people when you're upset, they save them. Those things are very dangerous. And the fact that you can't control yourself, you must do voice note. That's part of your self-control. I keep warning you guys about. Okay, I discourage people from doing voice note to people that they're upset with. The people that you're mad at, don't do voice notes. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, and if you have a lot to lose, you're a Nedu, a voice note is a no-no. Not especially with a very dark man. You're breaking the rules. It's a rule of thumb. Never do voice notes. Okay? And even these days, you see even voice conversations. You have to be careful. Remember the Lambo for Lamba girl? She was having a voice conversation before you know it. She's popular for wanting Lambo, but she got Lamba. And then Daddy Priest was even dragging her. I think she's the one with the 43,000 miles on a Lambo. Problems everywhere. People have problems, so people have problems, I tell you. Oh my God. Anyway, you see all this Gen Z, I love any small thing when I go run on ring light. They find online validation. Why can't you solve your family issues offline? She's right or he's right. Now, wow, then there's somebody who think they're wiser. They say, wrong, girl. Yes, put him out there, girl. And you think they're wiser. Okay. I'm patient. We're all patient. We go there here. Now, wow, if not so our parents they do, must all of us for no get mama and papa again. We they live together as you come tell us now, waiting make we do una. Don't, this is, what kind of, Jesus Christ, go back to school. This babe is pained. She has bottled in a lot. That's why I said it's easier said than done. That's very true. She's bottled in a lot. Okay. Somebody said, God bless his mom. Why did you deceive him with makeup at first time? Yeesh. I knew somebody was going to say that. This is the same girl that you're looking at on the screen. I love the gap. The gap is beautiful, ladies. Don't close the gap. But they're saying, auntie, you don't look like that without bonnet on. What happened? What happened? Why you have bonnet on like that? Why did you deceive him with makeup at the first time? I think that's some petty stuff. Everybody does makeup. It's okay. I beg when they post job vacancy with it. Y'all complaining about his mom supporting him. No matter what, a mother will be a mother. The mother was not supporting him. Only weirdos will hear that woman and say he's supporting him. And there are more than enough weirdos out there. I promise you, okay?
Why do you keep around?
Ó dá má bínú.
You got everybody in front of your son. You take a woman home.
Nǹkan tójú mi rí.
Disrespect me.
Nǹkan tójú mi rí. Ojú mi ò rí rí ọláyé mi.
Mi lójú.
Àwọn social media.
Ó máa jẹ́ kí wọ́n disrespect me.
Ẹjọ́ mi ò wá sórí social media rí o.
Do you notice that this was actually screen recorded? This is not how that screen recorded it. She did it live. But of course, people screen recorded it. Why? It's entertainment, it's content. Yeah, including me, yes. Okay. I'm not gonna shy away from that. It is what it is. You put yourself out here and there's lessons to be extracted. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. What do we do here? We extract life and relationship lessons from trendy topics. Yeah, why? Because we can all relate in one shape, form, or the other. Somebody say, but these are celebrities. Our life is not like that. Yes, it is. It's the core behavior. At the core is the same behavior. Do you overreact when you're upset? When there's crisis? This is an example. Have some self-control. How do you have self-control? That's a function of self-love. It's a function of choosing yourself first. Don't throw out your dignity because a relationship didn't work out. That relationship might be going through a phase that you needed to be tested. That's, you know how diamond has to go through the rough, has to go through pressure, and gold has to go through heat. In life, that's real. Same thing is true in relationships. And when you're going through it, you think it's going to be as simple as, oh, this is your... No, you're going to be pissed off. It's going to be the worst disrespect you're going to ever receive. It doesn't have to be cheating. It could be cheating. Yes, that's the reality. I'm sorry. Why would I ever say if it's cheating? Ask daddy and mommy. I'm telling you right now, you will go through some kind of crisis that will test your core, that will make you question yourself. That's called gaslighting. They are a narcissist. They make you question your worth. Yes, that's real life. If it's not relationship, it's a form of relationship. If it's not romantic relationship, your path to greatness is some kind of test that will shake you at your core. Never mind what the Gen Z is saying. I'm sorry. They are wrong. All the Gen Zs, all of them. Okay, not all of them. The ones that are loud, the loudest empty barrels. His mom has been his greatest enabler, so what do you expect? Disrespectful people. Like, you come online to be explaining to us, like, do we really care? Can't be me, yo, when I get time. Somebody's telling you the truth, finally. Gen Z generation and ways of handling things. They think and attend to their immediate emotions, but don't think about the effect for the future. Now, wow, this just shows that good elders aren't around them to advise and mentor them. Anyways, may God give you peace. Amen. Facts. Omo, when I sure say I go marry, then you don't want to marry. Then you probably shouldn't marry. But that's not this girl's fault. That's you. Your own is worrying you. Okay? If this is what you saw and you're not sure suddenly you want to marry, please don't marry somebody's daughter or son. No. Well, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't marry. Marriage is a scam. Okay? I like as God give everybody problem. Now your wahala be that, madam. Mufelo. That's terrible. That's mean. Somebody tag Oluwadolarz'S, say, if you marry this, now one chance you enter. See, I told you. You have to see beyond just the obvious. It's easy to sympathize with her and just see Oluwadolarz'S as an oppressor who is victimizing this young lady. Oluwadolarz'S is a person more likely than it's probably a person with a bad behavior. He is. That's the bottom line. Okay. He probably got caught with this. I think that's the same person. He probably got caught with his pants down. Okay. So she's pissed off. But the way she just conducted herself, nobody should be going to a marriage with her. I'm sorry. It takes, I know I said it's easier said than done, but it also takes a lot to jump on the internet and just put your issues out there like that. It takes a certain type of character, behavior, personality, temperament. I smell temperament. Your mother is talking to you, and then you don't say, "Mommy, no, listen, be okay, my shut down live you right now." A normal person will, even if you mistakenly jump on the internet, you start talking about your issues, so you're doing live with it because you're about to make money, probably, I guess. Well, we gotta bring you money. Okay. At that moment, that woman jumped on that live with you. You be like, "No, mommy, listen, be." Something will eat you up inside. You won't be able to do that. You will know that you shouldn't continue. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Leave your comments. Did I say something that triggered you to the left? Let me know. Share with me. Let me know, okay? Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notification. You're looking for coaching? I'm your guy. Marriage, relationship coaching. Hit the link in the description box or go to getmymarriageback.com. Hopefully being enlightened, educated. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Beautiful girl. it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.